Hey everybody, I'm sorry I haven't filmed in a while. I've had a lot going on. Holidays, flu season, I've had the flu, just a lot of different stuff going on. So anyways, I promise today's video will be so worth it because I have my Butter London collection video. I did not have a Butter London collection 2 months ago, but that's how the nail polish bug gets us. And I have a collection. I have 22 polishes now. Um, Found a lot of these on eBay or on sale. The Butter London website had sales, and as of about 30 minutes ago, I checked their website. They have 30% off site wide and 50% off their last orders. And I think they normally do free shipping over $50. So they may have that as well. So just an FYI, if you want to try Butter London, now's a good time to start. Butter London polishes across the board have been very good in their quality. Their formula, they're pretty much every one of them. I think every one of them is opaque in at least two or no more than 2 coats. Some of them are opaque in 1 coat. So, and they have a lot of interesting variety in their colors. So, some of them have what I'm calling like the magic shimmer. They have this very, very fine holographic shimmer that just is just very, very fine through the polish where you don't really see it, and then you sit in the sunlight and then you're just captivated by your own nails and staring at them. So most often that happens to me in traffic, and then someone has to honk and tell me to go. So anyways, when I talk about the shimmer, that's what I'm talking about. So we will get started. The first one I have for you is one of their best ones, one of their most popular ones, and this has that magic shimmer in it, and it's called All Hail the Queen. And it's a taupe, but you can see when the bottle hits the light, you can see a little bit of that shimmer in there. So, and you can see it on this side of the bottle too. It just picks it up in the light. It's very beautiful. This is a very good color for, it's even better than bare nails, because my bare nails look horrible, but you slap something on like this and it's professional. It's not it's very understated. It's nice and, just nice. It's a nice color. So that is this first one here. And that's it there. The next one next to it is called Aston, A-S-T-O-N. This I would have to, if I had to pick a favorite out of all these, as hard as that is, I would pick this one. This is kind of a rosy pink, and it does have that magic shimmer in it again, where you're just sitting in traffic staring at your nails, and then someone has to yell road ragey things to you. But this is a rosy pink color, and this is a really good color, I think, for all skin tones. But if you had to get one polish by Butter London, I would say you had to get this one because it's beautiful. And that's it there. It's just beautiful, and it's showing up warmer on my swatch, I guess because of my lighting, but it's just a nice rosy color. The next one is called Toff. And this reminds me, just looking at it, it's a cream. It's a straight cream, no shimmer. But it reminds me of, and I haven't swatched them side by side, so this is kind of a reminds me of, not a dupe, of Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Plum's the Word, which is one of my favorites. This is just a very pretty plum color cream. It's just beautiful. And that is the third one there. Right there. The next one is another one that's one of their more classic favorited polishes, and it's called Yummy Mummy. It's a little bit lighter than the other color, All Hail the Queen. This is more of a nude color, but it does have that a little bit of that magic shimmer to it, what I call magic shimmer. Very, very fine micro glitter. And this is just a really good color too, and it's also understated. Not obnoxious. And that's the fourth one right here. This next one, I coveted this for a long time. This again has that magical shimmer in it. This is called Lady Muck. Lady Muck. And it's a blue, it's a very pale blue with kind of a little bit grayed out. That's there. It's really pretty and understated. That's right there. And my swatch wheel is not doing these justice, and my lighting in my house is not doing these justice, so I'm sorry about that. The next one I have is Queen Vic, and this is a very bright, I guess I would say like a bright plum color. And it's a straight up cream versus this other color, this Toff. It's more of a grayed out color, but this is more of a bright color. And that's it right there. Right here. The next one is one of my favorites. It's called Stag Do. And this is a teal. A dark grayed out teal. And teals, I think, teals and navy blues for right now for me are like my favorite things to wear. When people say teal, a lot of times they're thinking of a lighter teal, but I'm thinking of this kind of color, a deeper teal. It's just pretty. It's a pretty color. And it's a cream too. And there it is right there. And it's kind of showing up black. My lighting is horrible. Maybe there's a little bit. Okay. The next two are interesting. This one is called Shag. And it reminds me, with the name being Shag, it reminds me of older orange shag carpet, but beautiful. As you can see, it's got a lot of gold running through it, and it's just a beautiful color. I don't find these also to be staining of my nails as well. And the cap, there was a big controversy about whether or not the cap should be taken off the overcaps. But Butter Linen solved that by saying pull to open. And it also has this little raven there on the top. And what I use these for is I have issues with my hands because I have to write a lot. So I have grip problems. So what I usually do is I use this to kind of help me take the cap off and then help me tighten it very well as well. And then I set the overcap down. So that's a little bit of help from there. So that's Shag, very rich. It's a fall color if I've ever seen one. And that is right there. Now next to it right here we have Trifle, which is a little bit more of a brown color, a brown version of the same. It's not as orange and fiery. It's got brown with that gold running through it. And that's called Trifle. That's a beautiful color. It's not something you see a lot. Next I have Victoriana, which is right here. This is a darker, a little bit more shimmery version of Lady Muck, which is over here. So there is Victoriana right here. And Lady Muck is over here. And there's Victoriana. And like I said, you can see more of the shimmer. The amount of shimmer that's in the bottle is not quite how it comes across on the nail. It looks a little bit obnoxious in the bottle, but with Butter Linen, if you see them in the bottle and you're like, I think I might like that, check it out, on look at people's swatches. So that's Victoriana. This is another one that I found on eBay for pretty cheap. So yeah. The next one I have is a very interesting color. It's called Wallace. And the story behind that name is kind of interesting as well. Wallace Simpson was an American who fell in love with the man who was to be King of England, and he gave up his kingdom for her love. So, who doesn't love a story like that? So, Wallace the Polish is an olive green with a lot of gold shimmer running through it. It's just a very, I think probably this you could either love it or hate it. I don't know. But it's just a very interesting color. And I've been coveting it for a while. Somebody somewhere came up with a dupe for it, and it's out there, but it's not a common one that's has a lot of dupes to it that I'm aware of anyway. So beautiful color. The swatch is here. And I don't really do olive greens, but this color, I was captivated by it. The next one is Bronwyns Feather. And it's a deep, deep, deep purple with a lot of shimmer going through it. Just beautiful color. And Bronwyn is a raven that lives in the tower at Buckingham Palace. FYI. So, beautiful color. Bronwyns Feather. And there it is. And my swatch wheel stinks and my lighting stinks. But this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay. Whole next swatch wheel. Had to reposition myself there. This next one is called Chimney Sweep. And it's a gray, shimmer polish. But it actually has a tinge of blue. So if you were to wear this with blue, I think that it would bring the bluish color out in it. So there it is. Chimney Sweep. Let me make sure. Yeah. I filmed this whole video, got to this point, and realized that I had said the wrong name. So I restarted. Chimney Sweep. Yeah. And that is the first one here. The next one is British Racing Green. This is a true emerald green jewel tone polish. And I am in love with this polish. Green is not one of my favorite colors, but I love this polish. This just looks like an emerald. And there it is. The next one is like a grayed out brown color. It's called Teetotal, and it's a cream. Another thing I wanted to mention with regard to creams, me and light colored creams have had an adversarial relationship through the years. Butter London has solved that for me. I've got a bunch of light colored creams that I bought on their last orders that I'm going to show you here shortly, and I'm impressed with all of them. So that's Teetotal right there. Then I have Marrow, which is a dark purple. It has no shimmer. It's just a straight cream. Beautiful purple color. And that's it right there. The next one is Big Smoke, and that is a navy blue shimmer. It's right there. It's so pretty. And I haven't found these to be staining on my nails either. So the next one is Tea and Toast. And that's kind of a beigey brown color. This I got on the last orders. It's one of the ones that I got on the last orders, and that's it right there. The next one I got is called Fishwife, and this is a very, I gotta move my leg, a very interesting shade, and it is a green color, a very light green, but it's got shades of pink glitter throughout it. So that's interesting. And the swatch is right there. And it does pick up in the light. It's hard to see, but it does pick up a little bit of that greenish color. Sorry guys, my foot's going to sleep. Okay, the next one I have is Alabaster Gaze, and this is a pearlish color. It's a opaque white, but it's got shimmer to it. And so this went on like a dream. That is it right there. Alabaster Gaze. The next one is Chandi, which is an apricot cream. And this went on like a dream as well. And that was on their last orders as well. And that's it right there. The next one is Cuppa, which is a beige cream color, and this went on like a dream. That is it right there. The next one is cream tea, and this is a sheer color. As you can see, my little marble floating around there. It's a sheer color. It's a sheer cream color, and this went on beautifully too. That is it right here. The last one I have is Bobby Dazzler. I love that name. I love a lot of these names. And it's a silver foil color. And this just went on beautifully as well. So anyway, that's it. As I said, Butter London right now has 30% off site-wide and 50% off their last orders. They do a free shipping thing if you buy more than $50, as far as I know. But anyways, I've enjoyed this brand. And yeah, it's been really fun. So if you have had your eye on some of these, I hope that maybe this will, give you some further clarification as to whether or not you should buy them. Across the board, I've really enjoyed the brand, the consistency of the product, the interesting colors. The formula is great. Anyway, so, and I'm just looking at some of these colors like the Wallace and the Shag and the Trifle, and they're interesting colors that you don't really see a lot of the times. So that is nice to know, and would be nice to get some of those colors. And also with their creams, their lighter colored creams, they have they're really good at those. They make really good ones. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.